Now we're going to go in great detail about this chord G because it's a big challenge when you're just first starting out. If you try to go back and visualize when you first start, you realize the difference between this and some of the other chords is a stretch involved. All this space in between where we have our second finger here, and I'll go into the specific where to put your fingers, but just take a look at this stretch here. Look at the stretch between the second finger and the third finger, and how much space is in between. Now, it's not the biggest stretch in history, but when you're just starting out, it's a significant one. And also, you may have seen all these different ways of playing G in the open position. There's different options out there. I'm showing you the way you should start, not only because you have this stretch, but it's kind of simplified and it's easy to jump to. It's one that you'll never forget, and it's one that you can't help but run into all the time when pursuing songs. You need this G. Okay, so one element of it is having this appropriate angle here to where it's all angled just right to where your palm is kind of almost at like a 30-degree angle. You do that so you can get your top string ringing out so that the nail on this ring finger is positioned just right. Keep your short nails, of course. Keep your nails short, but you want it to be up against the fret and angled downwards, but not too far, just at this angle. While that corresponds with this finger having this broad arch to it, so everything can ring out. So let's go into the specific where to put your fingers. First finger pressing down on the second fret on the 5th string. Second finger pressing down on the 6th string on the 3rd fret. And my third finger pressing down on the 3rd fret on the thinnest string. Okay, that's the G. So those are the things to think about now. This note should be okay, but you may find that you're muting either one or the other. If you're just a pure beginner, you may be muting the fat string or the thickest string with this index finger, so be aware of that. But otherwise, this isn't the hardest chord in the world. I think you should be all right. So we'll start out by checking though, seeing that if the individual notes are ringing. Now try the strum as you should with all the chords. So start out by picking out the individual strings and then have a strum and see how it works.